In the small town of Millfield, there was an old abandoned house on the outskirts of the forest. The locals would often talk about the strange occurrences that took place in the house at night. Some claimed to have seen shadowy figures moving about, while others spoke of hearing eerie whispers and footsteps coming from within. One day, a group of teenagers decided to investigate the abandoned house. They entered the house and began exploring the rooms. As they made their way through the dark and dusty halls, they suddenly heard a loud creaking noise. Startled, they turned around to find that the door they had just passed through was now closed and locked. Panic set in as they frantically searched for a way out, but every door and window was securely locked. They soon realized that they were trapped and began to hear strange noises coming from the darkness. Suddenly, they heard a blood-curdling scream that echoed throughout the entire house. The group huddled together, trembling with fear as they realized they were not alone. They heard footsteps coming closer and closer until they could make out the silhouette of a figure standing in the doorway. It was a tall, dark figure with glowing red eyes, and it seemed to be staring directly at them. The teenagers tried to run, but they were paralyzed with fear. The figure began to move towards them, and they could feel a cold breeze blowing through the room. Suddenly, the figure vanished into thin air, leaving the group alone in the darkness once again. After what felt like hours, they finally managed to break a window and escape. They never spoke of their experience again, but the memory of that terrifying night would haunt them forever. From that day on, the abandoned house was avoided by all, and the townspeople spoke in hushed whispers of the supernatural occurrences that took place within its walls.